Today's video is not gonna be shot in my basement gym.
Wait! What?
That's
What?
right. Today's video isn't being shot in the garage home gym either. Today's video is being shot in a van down by the river.
And living in a van down by the river.
The No Fake channel, checking in. Jonathan here, and today's home gym video is for all of you real ones. That's right, not everybody has a 6-car garage to build some glamorous home gym in. Not all of us have a mansion with a crazy ginormous basement that we're able to drop $60K on. It's for you living in a condo, whether maybe you're in college, maybe you are a road dog, you're living in your van, you're traveling and you still want to get your fitness done. We've got the Unitree pump coming in at 2 by 4 inches. This thing is ultra small and it only weighs 1.5 pounds, and it's supposed to take the place of a functional trainer.
Unitree's sophisticated vector magnetic motor. Everything under the hood are adapted from the advanced robotic joint tech design that Unitree is famous for.
One Unitree pump can deliver between 4 and 44 pounds of resistance with a 4-foot travel length for the cable. You can couple multiple Unitree pumps together to increase the resistance and the functionality. How does it work? Well, in 2023, like everything else, you got to download the app and connect it via Bluetooth, and then you're just off to the races. It comes with 2 anchors, your door anchor that you're probably familiar with, as well as a pole anchor like you see here. So the resistance styles and types can vary. You've got your standard grip it and rip it, where it acts and operates just like a functional trainer would in terms of the resistance. You also have eccentric and concentric mode, which means that the resistance on the way out is going to be more than the way back and vice versa. That is one of the features that Tonal uses to really pull in people, and it's a great way to kind of overload on certain types of exercises depending on where your weak points are. It also comes with a chain mode. That's right, you know the old saying, chains for gains. So if you've ever wanted to see what it feels like lifting with chains, yep, you've got that feature. It also saves and tracks your progress over time, like most of the apps that are out there, which is a great feature of those apps and why so many people are gravitated towards using a fitness app for the long haul.
The companion app contains more than 100 high-quality free interactive tutorials. And guess what? It even includes some arcade-style games to make working out exciting. Once a session is finished, reports are automatically generated. And you may also share it with just a tap.
How much does it cost? Well, Unitree Pump does something I can appreciate. They don't charge for the app. There's no reoccurring subscription, which is nice. I hate those reoccurring subscriptions. It is a one-charge price, and then you own it for life.
Forever.
$250. Now, it's not cheap, but it does come in 4 colors, and I'm hoping in the future that they will offer discounts for those of you that are looking to purchase 2 or more of these at once to kind of give you a reason to kind of save some money by buying multiples, because obviously you're going to probably want to buy 2 of these so that you can combine these, whether it's to add the resistance or whether it's to do functional exercises like crossovers and stuff like that that come with having 2 different handles. Attachments, well, it comes with this handle attachment, which frankly is good quality. Okay, it feels good, it doesn't feel cheap in the hand, and it's got some really nice grip to it. Also, it comes with this little ankle booty blaster thing, if that's your bag. I will say this one has some pretty nice Velcro and it's good quality. It doesn't feel like cheap, right? And it's nice to see a company putting on good attachments, because oftentimes that's where companies really kind of pinch pennies. And here comes the meat of the video, my personal thoughts on the Unitree pump. And honestly, it's not meant to replace a home gym. It's not meant to replace a gym membership. And frankly, for most people, it's not going to be their cup of tea. It's for a specific niche of individuals like you that have limited, and I do mean limited space. Some of you literally have to fit your home gym in a closet. Maybe you've got to take it on the road, and I don't know how you're going to get the type of functionality that this thing can deliver for 1.5 pounds. I mean, you could take this in your carry-on if you were flying or traveling. You could easily store this in your car if you were driving cross country and you still wanted to get some of your workouts in. The pump is easy to connect to your phone. The app itself is pretty good. It's clearly not in the beta stages. It's well past that. And frankly, there's a ton of options for those of you that already know how to lift and for those of you that are quickly learning. They've got examples, they've got programs, and they even have a game mode if you need someone to kind of keep you motivated to get after it. Even with all the different concentric, eccentric, and chain modes, which do operate and function great, I will say most people are going to just go with standard, the tried and true. It's what they know, it's what they expect, and it's probably how they just prefer to train. For such a small package, both in size and weight, I will say that the resistance was smooth, at least a lot smoother than I expected, coming from this thing that I could literally throw in my backpack without a second's thought. One of the minor detractors on this Unitree pump is the itty bitty clip that it comes with. It clearly fits on the attachment that they provide very easily, but if you already own attachments that you'd like to add on, they ain't gonna fit. I was able to kind of sneak on my Angles 90s handles, so that is an option, but clearly anything else is gonna be a no-fly zone. At $250 a pop, yeah, it ain't cheap, and for many of you, you're gonna wanna buy 2 of those, bringing the price point to $500, so that you can do some functional crossovers, you can do face pulls, and you can jack up the resistance to 88 pounds. Now, clearly, if you're into bodybuilding, if you've got enough space in your home gym for a regular-sized home gym, this thing ain't for you. It's for a specific niche. You're in college, you're renting out a room, or you're just traveling for weeks on end and you don't want to have to rely on some hotel gym to get your workouts in. This thing is gonna be something you should consider because it is small, it is light, you can pack it, there's no subscription, and you can take this thing anywhere, and it does work. I know something like this, you kind of roll your eyes and you're like, how good can that thing work? Yeah, you can get a pretty goddamn good workout with this thing. Even if you want to hit a big muscle group like back, absolutely. Now, if you are a bodybuilder, this thing might just not be enough resistance for you, even if you coupled 2 of these together. For me, at 88 pounds, I was able to hit some really good exercises for like 6 to 8 reps and not feel like, man, I wish I had more weight. I didn't obviously try to PR on this thing, but again, you're taking the place of a functional trainer. You're not taking the place of an entire gym. When Unitree Pump reached out to me and asked if I'd review this thing, I'll be straight honest, I thought it was gonna be an absolute piece of crap. And I was wrong. This thing has a specific purchase, and while the price point is high, and I'd like to see them bring that price point down or at least offer a discount when you buy 2 at a time, it still has a specific purpose and use, and it does operate as expected. If your expectations are in line, this might be something you want to try out. Clearly, as I mentioned already, if you've got a huge amount of space, this thing isn't for you. But for you road dogs living in a van down by the river, something you absolutely should consider.
And living in a van down by the river.
Let me know your space situation when it comes to your home gym down in the comments below. Also, I want to know your thoughts, hey, on the Unitree pump. Is it something you think is overpriced, or you think it's something that is beneficial to someone with very little space? Now, if you made it this far in the video, you and I are best friends. That's right, Chris Farley and a van down by the river. Make sure you check out all of the links in the description of today's video. They do support the channel. All proceeds go right back into future content because frankly, I like to be making a video that isn't shot in a van down by the river. Thanks for watching. As usual, don't save anything for the trip back.